what is TikTok Shop, and why is it the best opportunity in the last 10 years? I get messages all the time from people planning to launch on Amazon. They say things like, "Alex, if only I had started on Amazon 10 years ago. It was so much easier back then, with less competition." Let me tell you this. Right now, TikTok Shop is like Amazon 10 years ago. Mark my words. TikTok Shop is in the same early stage growth phase that Amazon was back then. Especially today, with new resources that can automate the entire workflow. And as we go further, you'll see exactly what I mean. Most marketplaces today are oversaturated, with massive competition. TikTok is a fresh niche, a new trend. Where is TikTok Shop available? Right now, TikTok Shop operates in the United States. This is where I sell, and it's the biggest market. The United Kingdom, Spain, Ireland, and Germany. Asia, Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, Thailand, Vietnam, and Singapore. South America, Mexico, and Brazil. Europe, TikTok is expanding aggressively into this region. What does this mean for you? TikTok Shop is growing at an insane speed. They're moving into South America and Europe, which means if you get in now, you'll be able to scale globally in the near future. This clearly shows that TikTok is going after the global market, and soon it will be operating worldwide, just like Amazon. I'm even convinced that it will be much more exciting and advanced. The growth rate of TikTok Shop is mind-blowing. The Chinese know how to scale businesses fast, and TikTok is a prime example of that. That's why you need to jump in right now, while the platform is still in its early growth phase. Now, let's talk about sales and statistics. The numbers are absolutely crazy. Let's dive into why TikTok Shop is the best business opportunity right now. In 2024, TikTok Shop has demonstrated impressive growth in the US market. According to data, the total gross merchandise value, GMV, in the US reached $9 billion, making it the largest market for the platform. For comparison, in 2023, GMV was $1.1 billion, highlighting the rapid expansion of TikTok Shop in the United States. On a global scale, TikTok Shop also showed significant growth, reaching a total GMV of $33.2 billion in 2024, more than double the previous year's figures. This surge demonstrates TikTok Shop's increasing influence in e-commerce and its ability to attract both sellers and buyers worldwide. The key product categories driving this growth include beauty and personal care, women's clothing and lingerie, sports and outdoor. These categories were the most popular among United States consumers in 2024. Thus, TikTok Shop continues to strengthen its position in the e-commerce market, offering unique opportunities for sellers and buyers to engage and transact. More and more eBay, Amazon, and Shopify sellers are starting to sell on TikTok Shop because they see its huge potential. Latest sales data in the United States, sales in the last 30 days have already exceeded $1 billion. And this is just in the US. TikTok in the US explosive sales growth is showing incredible growth dynamics. Looking at the stats, we can see that. Plus 19% sales growth compared to the previous month. Sales are steadily growing by 20 to 25% every month. My prediction, by the end of the year, TikTok Shop USA will reach a monthly turnover of over $1 billion. Why is TikTok Shop growing so fast? TikTok is heavily investing in its platform, offering unique opportunities for sellers. TikTok covers advertising costs for you, cashback offers, special promotions, and discounts. The first month of storage at TikTok's warehouse is completely free. Low commission, only 6%, compared to 15% on Amazon and 2% for new sellers for the first month. As an Amazon seller, I'm honestly shocked by what TikTok Shop is doing. Compared to Amazon, TikTok offers way more perks and support for sellers. Here, they actually help sellers grow instead of squeezing them with high fees and strict rules. Now, let's dive into the best-selling product categories. This is crucial if you want to pick the right niche and launch a profitable business on TikTok Shop. Analyzing current data and forecasts for 2025, the following product categories show significant sales growth on TikTok Shop. Beauty and personal care. This category continues to lead due to the ability to showcase products effectively in video demonstrations. Women's apparel. Clothing remains one of the most in-demand categories, especially with trends shifting towards sustainable fashion and eco-friendly materials. Electronics and gadgets. With increasing interest in smart home devices and wearable tech, this category is experiencing steady growth. Home goods, interior decor, furniture, and home essentials are becoming increasingly popular among shoppers. Sports and outdoors. As the interest in a healthy lifestyle rises, demand for sports equipment and outdoor activity accessories continues to grow. These categories reflect current trends and consumer preferences on TikTok Shop in 2025. Why is this important? Remember, TikTok Shop is expected to grow 10-15 times by the end of the year. If beauty and personal care is currently generating $22 million, by the end of the year, it could be $200 plus million. If household products are making $4.5 million by year end, that number could reach $10 to $15 million at a minimum. Which niches are the most promising? If we look at growth dynamics, some categories such as household appliances are growing at 100% per month. That means sales are doubling in just 1 month. Imagine the revenue potential by the end of the year. There are special tools that allow us to track this data. I will share more details later and show you how to find the most profitable products. The trend is clear. Now is the best time to enter TikTok Shop. All niches are growing. Don't focus only on beauty. Here's the thing. All niches are expanding, so don't limit yourself to just beauty and personal care. If I were in your position, I'd explore multiple categories because they all show massive sales growth. TikTok Shop simply doesn't have enough products, and that's where the opportunity lies. For example, the hardware niche includes products selling for $100 to $200. That might sound expensive for TikTok, but they still sell extremely well. Why? Because competition is still very low. In some niches, there are only about 50 to 100 sellers yet. They are already making huge revenues. That means the market is still wide open, and this is our chance. A small tip from me. All categories are worth considering, but if you want fewer issues with returns, carefully think about what you'll be selling. Some products have a higher risk of being damaged, broken, or deformed during shipping. For example, clothing often has a higher return rate due to incorrect sizes, customers not liking the fit, or dissatisfaction with the color. It's crucial to analyze the situation before starting sales. I'm not saying you shouldn't sell these products. Every product has great potential. However, while some may have a 2% return rate, others can reach 10 to 15%. The choice is yours. I'm just sharing my advice. Business models and sales strategies in TikTok Shop. Private label, launching your own brand. You've probably heard of this business model before. Private label is widely used on Amazon, and you can sell the same way in TikTok Shop. What does this mean? You create your own brand. You register a trademark in the United States, Europe, or Asia, depending on where you want to expand. You officially add your brand to TikTok Shop. This process is similar to Amazon brand registry, but with some key differences. On Amazon, you can register your brand immediately after submitting the application. In TikTok Shop, your brand must be officially registered in the United States or in the country where you plan to sell your brand. Registration time, 6 to 9 months, so it takes patience. How much do you need to invest in private label? Based on my calculations, the minimum investment starts from $6,000. Launch time, 2 to 3 months. Why does it take time? You need to find a product, contact a supplier, develop packaging, branding, and a logo. Then you must order and test a sample, and finally, place an order for the first batch of inventory. Launch the product. This is the most profitable business model, but it requires investment and time. Private label is a great business model, but not ideal for beginners. Yes, this is a powerful strategy, but it requires preparation. Private label is perfect for those who already sell on eBay, Etsy, Amazon, or Shopify. In other words, for those who have the necessary investment for it. If you already have a brand or product, you can easily add it to TikTok Shop and scale your sales. However, if you're just starting out, I wouldn't recommend private label as your first business model. There are easier and faster models that require less investment. Next, let's explore online arbitrage. This is similar to online arbitrage on Amazon, but in TikTok Shop, everything is much easier. How does it work? You purchase branded products, well-known brands or ready-made products. You sell them on TikTok Shop. On Amazon, this is more complicated. You need to join existing listings, your account can get banned. On TikTok Shop, it's much easier. You can sell well-known brands. You can list the brand name directly in the product listing. Many sellers are already doing this successfully. Why is online arbitrage the best way to start? Low investment. You don't need to create a brand, logo, or packaging. The main investment is only in inventory. For a successful start, 500 units are enough. 100 of them will go to creators for video content. How does it work? You purchase inventory, for example, 500 units. You give away 100 units to creators. Creators film videos, the videos go viral, and sales start coming in. How to launch sales, how to find creators. No need for China. You can source everything in the USA or in other countries, which I will discuss later. You simply find ready-made products and start selling them on TikTok Shop. That's why I highly recommend this model. Register on TikTok Creator Marketplace and verify yourself as a company or an individual. Once verified, you'll get access to TikTok creators. You can then negotiate payment terms with them, whether a fixed fee or a percentage of sales. You don't have to handle anything manually. TikTok will calculate everything and pay the creators automatically after you finalize the agreement with them. The third business model is dropshipping. Yes, dropshipping works in TikTok Shop. How does dropshipping work in TikTok Shop? You find suppliers in the USA or in any other country where you plan to sell. You add their products to your TikTok Shop store. When an order is placed, the supplier ships the product directly to the customer. Important. Dropshipping works only with suppliers in the USA or your local supplier in your country. You have only 2 days to ship. Long shipping times from China are not acceptable. Where to find suppliers? There are hundreds of wholesale and dropshipping platforms in the USA where you can find thousands of products. The more listings you have, the higher your chances of getting sales. Some of my students are using this model and are getting 10 to 15 sales per day just from organic traffic, from a single listing. It's important to understand that there are many listings, sometimes 5,000 or even 10,000, but not everything sells. You need to constantly analyze and replace products that are not selling well or have low sales with other, more promising products. Can you sell without videos? Yes, organic sales work too. But if you want to sell more, then you need to send products to creators so they can make videos. TikTok Shop has organic traffic. There's a dedicated shop tab where users search for products without videos. So yes, dropshipping is a real working strategy. If you're not in the US and don't fully understand how it works, don't worry. It will all make sense soon, and you'll see how fast you can get started. Dropshipping, the fastest way to start in only 1 week. You can launch in just 1 week. Minimal investment required. Dropshipping automation. How to launch a TikTok shop with AutoDS. How to automate everything and start selling effortlessly. Simply register on AutoDS, subscribe to 400 products per month, and connect your TikTok shop. Then, connect Amazon as a supplier, from where AutoDS will automatically purchase products for your orders. Integrate products into your TikTok shop gradually. Do not rush to avoid account bans. How to scale properly? In the first month, no more than 400 products. Then upgrade your subscription to increase the number of products. Within 2 to 3 months, scale up to 3,000 to 5,000 products. Technically, TikTok allows you to list up to 100 products per day, but there's no need to rush. What does AutoDS do for you? Full automation. Purchases the product from the supplier, Amazon, eBay, Walmart, and others. Ships the order to the customer. No manual work needed. Sends automated emails to customers about order status. Updates tracking numbers. Everything is visible in your AutoDS dashboard. All you need to do is top up your balance for automatic purchases. How to increase sales. Don't limit yourself to one TikTok shop. Create 5 to 10, or even more like I do. More stores, higher revenue, no ads, no influencers, pure organic sales. Integrate eBay, Walmart, and other suppliers to expand your inventory. The fourth business model, print on demand, is another powerful tool. Fully integrates with AutoDS. Create your own merch, t-shirts, hoodies, tote bags, caps, home goods, accessories, shoes, dresses, and even supplements and cosmetics. All production and shipping are handled by the supplier. You create the design. AutoDS does everything else. How does it work? You create a unique design. Connect TikTok Shop to a print-on-demand service. When a customer places an order, the manufacturer prints and ships the product. Everything is produced in the USA or Europe. Where to find print-on-demand suppliers? One of the best services is Printify, but there are many others as well. Simply connect Printify to your TikTok shop, upload your design, and all products will be automatically listed in your store. When a customer orders, Printify prints and ships the product directly to them. Your investment $0. You only need time to create the designs. How to create a winning design? Find trending prints, analyze what designs are already selling well, order a design on Fiverr for $5 to $15, or create it yourself. It's easy. Americans love t-shirts with text. Funny, witty, and sometimes edgy. They sell like crazy. Just create the design, upload it to TikTok Shop, and when an order comes in, the t-shirt is automatically printed and shipped. This is the perfect model with minimal risks and zero upfront investment. Print on demand. Unlimited potential. You can create not just one but hundreds of prints. No limits. Create as many designs as you want. All prints are automatically synced to TikTok Shop via Printify integration. Order samples. Send them to creators, influencers. Once an order is placed, Printify prints and ships the product. No need to handle customers, stock inventory, or manage logistics. Your job? Create great designs and find creators for promotion. Who will create content? Creators, influencers. They receive the t-shirt, wear it, and film videos. You can create content yourself, and yes, it works. Print on demand is not just for apparel. Some platforms offer supplements and cosmetics using the same model. You design beautiful packaging. Develop a concept, for example, hair vitamins, skincare products, etc. List the product in TikTok Shop. Send samples to influencers and start selling. No need to pre-purchase inventory. Everything is printed or manufactured on demand. Profit margins in print on demand? Profit margin 20%. Not the highest, but still profitable. In online retail, margins can reach 30 to 40%. If a product performs well, you can order it in bulk from China and sell it with higher margins. Minimal investment for TikTok Shop business models. Dropshipping and print on demand require $0 investment. The only cost may be a few sample orders, $100. But that's way cheaper than launching a private label. This is your chance to enter TikTok Shop now. You can register today and start getting sales in just 1 week. TikTok Shop, Market Stats and Audience Insights. Let's analyze TikTok market in the United States. This is crucial for choosing the right products. 143 million active users per month, fluctuates between 140–150 million, and continues to grow every day. The latest statistics show that 55% of the audience is female, and 37% of users are active online shoppers. This is our perfect target audience. How does this compare to the US population? Total US population, 340 million. Nearly 45% of the country's population uses TikTok. And with each passing year, these numbers will only continue to grow. It's inevitable. A massive market with millions of potential customers. Who buys in TikTok Shop? Age demographics, main audience, 18 to 34 years old, secondary segment, 35 to 44 years old. Key takeaway, focus on younger audiences. Choose products that resonate with these age groups. Time spent by users on social media. Key statistics, the average time users spend on social media per month in United States. Instagram, 7 hours, Facebook, 15 hours, YouTube, 21 hours, TikTok, 31 hours. When I first saw these numbers, I couldn't believe it myself. TikTok is the social network where people spend the most time. Usually, YouTube is considered the platform where users spend hours watching videos, podcasts, and long-form content. But TikTok has even surpassed YouTube. On average, users spend 31 hours per month on TikTok. What does this mean for us as sellers? TikTok Shop is a marketplace within the most engaging social network. People endlessly scroll through their feeds, and at any moment, your product video can appear. TikTok has become the biggest competitor to YouTube and Facebook in terms of time spent on the platform. TikTok is an incredibly powerful platform for sales. TikTok Shop is rapidly expanding its warehouse network in the US. When I joined TikTok Shop in 2023, I hired a fulfillment assistant who shipped the products from home in the US. Since this was just a test, there was no point in sending the products to the TikTok warehouse. At that time, TikTok had only one warehouse in California. Today, they have 15 to 20 warehouses across the country. TikTok Shop is continuously opening new warehouses. The demand is enormous. Right now, it's even hard to get your products into TikTok's warehouses because so many sellers want to send inventory there. TikTok FBA, just like Amazon FBA, but faster. TikTok Shop is creating its own logistics system, similar to Amazon FBA. You send your inventory to a TikTok warehouse, and they handle fulfillment, shipping, and returns. TikTok Shop, a game changer for e-commerce. TikTok attracts buyers with huge discounts and provides special offers to customers, while sellers still receive the full payment. How does this work? You list a product, for example, between $20 to $40. Pro tip: the majority of products that sell organically on TikTok are cheap household items. Toilet paper, cleaning supplies, small trinkets, holiday decorations, disposable tableware, gardening gloves, socks, and other similar low-cost products. TikTok offers new customers a 30–40% discount. The buyer pays only $12 instead of $20, but you, as the seller, still receive the full amount. Amazon sellers, have you ever seen this on Amazon? No. On Amazon, if you offer a coupon, it's deducted from your earnings. On TikTok Shop, TikTok covers the discount, and you still receive the full payment. TikTok is investing millions to attract buyers. They are literally hooking customers onto TikTok Shop so they start shopping regularly. Influencers are earning millions from TikTok Shop. Fact: bloggers and creators make huge profits through TikTok Shop. How do influencers make money? Commissions from sales? Influencers earn a percentage from each sale? Fixed contracts? Sellers pay influencers directly for content creation? Some influencers make tens of thousands of dollars per month on TikTok Shop. TikTok Shop is copying Amazon FBA's business model. It has already opened warehouses in the UK and is planning expansion into Europe. They are building a massive global logistics system. TikTok Shop has the lowest fees on the market. It is much cheaper than Amazon. As of 2025, TikTok Shop has updated its fee structure. The previous 2% plus 30 cents per order promotional rate for new sellers during the first 60 days is no longer in effect. Currently, the standard commission fees vary by product category, ranging from 5% to 15%. Meanwhile, Amazon charges 15% or even more. I don't know any other marketplace with such low fees. Commission for creators, influencers. Set aside 5% to 15% of your profit for influencer commissions. In the beginning, offering 17% can help attract strong influencers. Even with this expense, your profit margin remains high. Free shipping. Another bonus from TikTok. TikTok Shop covers the cost of shipping. Even if a customer was supposed to pay $3 to $4 for shipping, TikTok often makes it free. Sellers still receive the full amount. TikTok is constantly investing in attracting new customers. Once you start selling, you'll see that TikTok Shop offers insane bonuses. Profit margins after expenses, 25 to 35%. Even after paying fees and influencer commissions, your net profit remains high. TikTok Shop is an extremely profitable marketplace with low fees, free shipping, and massive growth potential. TikTok automated dropshipping. The best strategy for beginners. If you don't have a big budget, your best strategy is TikTok automated dropshipping using Amazon or other platforms through AutoDS. How does it work? You use AutoDS, a service that automates dropshipping. You sell products organically, without ads, until you generate enough profit to move to the next stage. That next stage? Private label. Why does this strategy work? You start without investing in inventory, without spending on ads, and simply list thousands of products through AutoDS. Your profits go directly into scaling, allowing you to eventually launch your own brand. Once you have your own product, you need creators. Creators are your biggest allies in TikTok Shop. They create engaging videos featuring your product, which helps you sell 100x or even 1000x more. When a video goes viral, your sales can skyrocket exponentially. Remember, without creators, success is impossible. Respect your best creators. We even send them gifts and flowers, and sometimes even tickets to basketball and hockey games, because they are essential to our business. Creators are your oxygen. Without them, TikTok Shop simply wouldn't work. Let's move forward. How does shopping work in TikTok Shop? TikTok Shop is an independent marketplace. You don't need Amazon or Shopify. You can sell directly on TikTok. However, if you prefer, you can integrate products from Amazon and Shopify. 4 ways customers buy in TikTok. Shop 1 Live Shopping, TikTok live streams. Creators host live streams and promote products. You can also do live streams yourself if you speak English. During the live session, a Shop Now button appears at the bottom. Viewers can click and buy instantly. Some creators even promote products on their live streams without your request. 2. Video content with creators. You collaborate with creators and offer them a 5 to 15% commission. TikTok automatically deducts the commission and pays creators. The creator posts a video and a buy button appears below. When a buyer clicks it, the product page opens. Even your own videos can go viral and generate sales. 3. Shop page. Your TikTok storefront. A shopping bag icon appears on your profile. Customers can browse your store, check prices, shipping, photos, and reviews. This is your mini store directly inside TikTok. 4. TikTok Shop section in the app. TikTok Shop is a separate tab inside the TikTok app. Customers can search for products and find them organically. These are sales that happen without ads or videos. Why is this important? TikTok provides multiple ways to sell products. You can sell through creators, videos, live streams, and even organic traffic. TikTok is not just a marketplace, it's a complete e-commerce ecosystem. TikTok Shop is available. Even if you're not in the USA. If you're outside the USA, you won't see the TikTok Shop tab in your app. But this does not stop you from selling. You can run a TikTok Shop from anywhere. TikTok Shop is a separate platform from the TikTok app. You can register, list products, and sell, no matter where you are. To view your store inside TikTok Shop, use a US VPN or log in from a computer. Conclusion: TikTok Shop is available to sellers worldwide, even if their country doesn't officially support it yet. Now is the time to take advantage of this booming marketplace.